On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His guys got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Bill Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Second down. Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
Burrow's pass.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Vikings.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Burrow going to do this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. And what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
At the 32-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front as he's in. Ashton Jenkins, touchdown Vikings. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the second time. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week. Regardless of the previous week's outcome, those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
And they'll get them down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
The tight end Fant in motion. And a good run there. Again, 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Kinetik, the man in motion. Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8.
Burrow here on second down.
The pass. Keanu Benton on the tackle. A 5-yard loss sets up third down and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Now, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Passes kick
The field goal
is good. And the Bengals will break our tie
10,
and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. Yeah! Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
Now this looks like a design run. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Javon Hargrave. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds.
And he's in! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10.
Bengals 10.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. He'll give this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
That is a big play for Cincinnati. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Mike.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Vikings 13-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Next to score, Bengals 17, Vikings 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win, and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank. We're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, like, it's just such an ideal way to start. The fans are excited. The city's excited. Everyone in the organization can settle in. So the schedule maker certainly did them a little bit of a favor here. So they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season. And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. On the run to the right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 22-yard
This
attempt.
about as short as you can get. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings have tied it at 17.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Travel start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dallas Turner in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Kinetik, the man in motion. Throwing is Burrow. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt.
Whelan in punt formation.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. And he's already topped the century mark in receiving yards here in this first half. So you'd have to think the bulk of the targets are going to continue to go his way. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. It is 3rd and long. Run right at the gut for Genty. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard
2nd down. Burrow. That one incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
3rd, they need 8.
Kinetik incomplete. Josh Metellus on the coverage.
To throw is Burrow. Throw left side, finds down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals
from the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got Kinetik open down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. Second and inches.
Dallas Turner on the tackle.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Another Bengals first down.
Quick throw, taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Makes the score Bengals 24, Vikings 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's a short one caught by Loveland. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And inches at the 35-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings
on first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
16 more yards. That's another.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. All right, today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. Drops back, doesn't like what he sees, decides to tuck it and run, and he can do this, and he does it. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Bills are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Seahawks get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin. They'll go play action here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Shamar Stewart getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got Loveland, free left side. 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Up to throw is McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Will Riker down on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Bengals 24. Will
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Brown. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd down, they need 5.
3rd down.
Now, Burrow. Now, he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Vikings offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings, first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another Vikings.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get forward for a fumble. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That one on target. Just Will Zach Taylor not liking that last call all that much, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On the give, here's Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Back to the tight end, Lovely. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Now third and 10.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
40-yard
This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. A carry here for Brown. And wow, he is light on his feet. Spinning forward, that's a pickup of about 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow, who else another catch for his favorite target. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Dell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Burrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kinetik to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
The second incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his first touchdown of the new year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genji. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's a short one, caught by Logan. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Vikings First down. First and 10.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genti. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
On the tackle.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Vikings.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
10 more yards.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. Set to go now on first and 10.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
On the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll try to set up the screen to Genti. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
3 yards.
Here's a design run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Here's a handoff to Genti. He'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. He'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Bengals 31.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Bengals take
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Dent. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 5. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. brings up third down. He's got his man complete to Dell. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cincinnati.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take it down for a loss.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Run the draw with Genty. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
He was taken down at the 20.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's got a man. That's Felton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 30.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
28 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. From the 41. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This one caught by Felton. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's third and 7. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
They'll go again with Genty. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They go play action for Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3.
So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.